Good morning, listeners, and welcome back to the Internet Marketing and Business Solutions Radio Show with Ron Couming of both RCSTechnologySolutions.com and RCSOnlineSolutions.com, where we help business owners and entrepreneurs, much like you, attract, convert, and retain their ideal customers and clients to achieve even greater success using various Internet marketing techniques and methods. The purpose of this show is to bring on subject matter experts who will tell you about their services, but more importantly, about how they became subject matter experts, how they overcame the trials and tribulations of when they first started in business, what pitfalls they faced, and how they overcame them. So you, in your line of work and business, at whatever stage you're at, can either avoid them altogether or once you get in them, have ideas on how to get out of them. The second part of the show, when we don't have guests, or August is a slow month and people are doing vacations and family times, and July is as well, I'll just do sections on tips, free actionable tips on how you can grow your business and achieve even greater success with, like I said, actionable tips. So the first section we talked about tips for building a user-friendly website and how that will really help you not only with the search engines, but also how to engage and keep your potential customers and clients once they land on your site, how to keep them engaged and how to have them go through your site and the steps that are most beneficial for them, but then also for you, because ultimately they end up purchasing. So if you didn't hear that that episode and all our episodes are archived on WCAP 980 AM's website, and also RCSOnlineSolutions.com and RCSTechnologySolutions.com in a couple of days of each episode. So those episodes, as well as, maybe 150 or 200 that we've done over the last couple of years, are all there, so feel free to go back and listen. This episode, we're going to talk about why social media engagement is more important than ever, especially in light of what's going on with Facebook. And Facebook, for like over a year and a half now, has been making it harder and harder for businesses to actually get their posts in front of people unless they're paying. So right now, if you're posting as a business page on Facebook, and I could be off by just a little bit, so please don't shut me down, Facebook. But it's roughly 3 to 6 or 4 to 8% of your audience will see a non-paid post. So if you have 1,000 people, that means roughly 40 to maybe 60 people will actually see your post. Now you have 1,000 people, and you're wondering why. So I see. It's funny because I literally have tens of thousands of followers. I have like 237,000 followers. But people will say to me, "But Ron, you have 86,000 on Instagram or something, right? Or 15,000 on Facebook on each of your sites, but you only have 600 people engaging." Well, keep in mind, if you have 10,000 people and only 4% of seeing it, that means only 400 people actually saw it, right? And if you're getting 200 people, 200 likes or views, right, that means you have a 50% engagement rate, which is staggering. But more than likely, you're going to have around 20 to 30%. So using those same statistics, you might have 80. But they look and they say you have 10,000, so they're like, people think you buy them or something, but they're not. It's just the way, they just don't know how the system really works. So knowing how the system really works and using it. It's the rules of the game, right? You're not manipulating, you're not distorting, you just understand the rules of the game. So today we're going to talk in the next 13 minutes about a few tips. And again, this episode will be archived, and all the tips, even the ones I won't be able to cover, will be in the description. So when you go and you find it in the archive and you click on it and you just look down, click on the thing that says show more, and it will show you the whole written text of everything I'm going to tell you and more, okay? So why engage? This is very possible because if you haven't heard, people don't like to be sold to. Nobody likes to be told what they want. It's obnoxious and it's spammy, but people do like to be engaged. The brands that are engaging with people on social media are actually making more sales than those that are just hard selling. Now, it's a fact that 80% of social network users connect with brands on social media, and more than 60% of those people are more likely to seek out a product or service after seeing it on social media. plus brands that share fun, engaging, customized content on social networks generate 3 times more customers than brands that use traditional marketing methods. 3 times. Engaging isn't just about posting content every day. Though posting consistently is important, it's about crafting engaging content that, 1, people care about, and 2, helps to build a relationship with your audience, and 3, it's not just about what you share, it's about reaching out to other people to comment on their content. So it's not just about what you share, you also need to go out and comment on other people's content and like it and share it as well. Social media has humanized marketing. People want to be able to relate to brands in more personal ways, and it's time to reach out and engage. And if you engage, they will come. Remember that movie, The Field of Dreams? Okay, so how to engage? And I'm just going to give you 5 quick ways, and then you can certainly go back and read all these. And there's so much more that I could give you in actual strategies. And at RCS Online Solutions and RCS Technology Solutions, all our clients, they either know this because we give them full handouts and everything, if they want to do it themselves, or we just do it for them so they can focus on their IP, meaning whatever makes you the most money, that's what you need to focus on. Anything you can delegate for, 10, 15, 20 bucks an hour, 25 bucks an hour, you need to delegate that and focus on your top producing money-making activities. If you're selling a $1,000 package or even a $50 package, and you can sell 10 of them in an hour, or in several hours, right? But you're spending your time doing social media, you've just lost all that money when you could have paid somebody $20, right? So, and they probably would have done a better job anyhow. So shout-outs. People love a good shout-out on social media. Find value-added ways to share other people's content while giving them recognition and credit for the content. Don't claim it's yours. You can do this by finding great articles or posts from your potential customers and from industry experts and influencers. When you see great content, share it, and be sure to give a shout-out when you do. By that I mean make sure you tell people that, this is a great article I read, not that I wrote. And the other thing is, if you're going to use Facebook and you're going to use Facebook Pixels, if you take that article and you post it on your website, and then you link to it. So you talk about, here's a great article that I read, and that you can even say that so-and-so wrote, whatever it is a great article I read. You might find it interesting. It's about, or whatever it is, the person, enough to get them to be interested. They click on it. They go back to your website. You've now just put pixels. That Facebook Pixels. That's how they retarget people, right? So you could actually create lists of people who are interested in certain subject matters just by posting different articles. Now, I just gave you, tens of thousands of dollars worth of ninja move right there, because you can post articles on financial advice, articles on home buying, or whatever the case may be, and everybody who clicks on that is interested in that subject. And this is how you can create a customized list of people for free. Craft meaningful replies. When replying to someone else's content, just don't say something like great article. Take the time to say something meaningful. Whether you're commenting on an article, a photograph, or a comment, take the time to express what you found interesting, insightful, or entertaining about their content. And here's another thing about Facebook algorithms. And I'm telling you, I'm giving you guys so much. Even if the Facebook post, right, somebody's writing nice or great or I agree, or sometimes you'll see people doing a Facebook Live and they'll tell people, put a 1 in the comment, because it shows engagement, and it also shows Facebook that people are engaging with you, right? So it's kind of like a little deceptive, but it's getting to be standard. But you want people not to post 1 or 2 or 3 words. I mean, if they do, it's better than nothing. But if they post 4 or more words, that is really at this point, that is what you're going to get a lot larger credit for in terms of engagement from, certainly from Facebook anyhow. So you want 4 words, like this was a great article, instead of just great, nice, great info, right? Those are only 1, 2 words. this was a great article. These 5 words. So something like that. I really got a lot from this information. Thank you for sharing this information. 4 words. So ask questions. It's a good idea to ask questions as part of your own social media content. I love this. I did that one time just to show people, and I put down a picture of me eating ice cream, right? And I just said, that has nothing to do. I'm an online marketing business, but I wanted to show people how to create engagement, right? So I'm eating an ice cream sundae, so I post a picture, and I say, I love, it was decadent chocolate or something, whatever it was, and I said, what's your favorite type of ice cream? And then people would type in, or I say, what is your favorite type of ice cream and time of day, right? So now they're typing in 2 responses in one. So they might say, mostly in the afternoon, and I like chocolate, or whatever, right? I would then respond, great, chocolate, ice cream, that's a perfect time of day, and ice cream, chocolate ice cream is great. Do you have jimmies or sprinkles with that? Is that with or without nuts? You know what I mean? So the response, so I write an ad, they write a response, I write a response, they respond, I respond. So if I had 60 people respond, my responses make 120. Their responses to my responses make 180. My responses to their responses make 240. That's astronomical in social media world, right? If you're starting to get that. And obviously I see some people who get thousands, and I see other people who get none. So, there's different ways that you can do that. So I was giving people examples. And a lot of the stuff is, again, it's up on my Facebook page, Ronald Couming, RONALD, and a lot of my stuff is public and totally free, just like my LinkedIn pages, Ronald Couming. Feel free to follow me. But a lot of the stuff we do for our clients outright. But you definitely engage with your existing follower base. On each of your social media platforms, go through your existing connections and begin to reach out to them. If you have 10,000 followers, going through them all might not be realistic, but if you have a few hundred or even 1,000, it can be. One thing I know some people do is, how you get the notices of people's birthdays? So they will go through and they will see, is this person, because you always pick up people along the way, and there's been no engagement for a year or whatever the case may be. So when they come up, even if, they might just unfriend them or unfollow them actually right on their birthday, or they'll say happy birthday to them and then come back a week later knowing that they're just going to, and it's not that you're unfriending them and you're being rude, it's just that if you're getting 4% and you have 10,000 people, but 3,000 are not engaging with you, and you knock off that 3,000, now you're getting 4% of 7,000, right? And that's 7,000 people that are actually interested in your products and services, and you may be able to serve them and help them achieve even greater success, and then also, make a little more money. And you're in business to make money, right? To serve people and make money. Engage with new audiences by searching appropriate hashtags. So searching for hashtags is a great way to find new people to engage with. Searching for hashtags that your target customers are using to find the right people and start conversing, asking questions, and following new people. This is a great way. It's another ninja move. So you can use hashtags yourself, and I wouldn't use more than 3. And there's a whole bunch, like when you put links in, there's so much stuff. You really should reach out to me, even if it's just for a consultation, right? Because if you're putting links in your posts, like let's say you're on LinkedIn or even Facebook, and in your post you have a link, and your link is to a video or your link is to an article, Facebook and LinkedIn, they're going to give you less reach because you're actually taking people off their platform to another platform, right? They're not in the business to have you take their eyeballs to somebody else's business, right? So you don't want to have your links in the actual subject matter. Me, in my case, I'm doing it on some of my stuff because I'm not there for the actual clicks. I'm there for the backlinks. You'll see a lot of my stuff. I will have that in there, but I'm doing it because I'm pushing out like 160 videos a quarter, and I'm doing it because it just gives me crazy backlinks, right? And that grows my entire site, which is more important than a couple of people clicking on it, So think about that when you're using your hashtags. If you have, let's say you're in pet food industry, right? So you use the hashtag pet food, dog food, hashtag dog food, hashtag organic shampoo, whatever the case may be. It will give you, look there, see the people, see what they're posting, see what is trending, and then you'll start to get an idea on how you might want to start doing your content going forward, so you can engage with people who are interested in those subject matters. Again, I kind of went over all these tips, the whole text, and probably 50% more than what I was able to talk about here will be in the written description below the video in a couple of days on WCAP 980's website in the archive section of RCS, of Internet Marketing and Business Solutions with Ronald Couming, and then also up on the radio section of RCS Technology Solutions and RCS Online Solutions. You've been listening to Ron Couming of both RCS Technology Solutions and RCS Online Solutions, where we help business owners and entrepreneurs achieve even greater success by attracting, converting, and retaining their ideal customers and clients. And you can reach me at Ron, R-O-N, at RCSTechnologySolutions.com. Have a great week, everyone.